What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just back in another video. There's your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. Alright, I want to start by saying thank you everyone for subscribing. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I post another video, follow me on Twitter, links can be in the description. What's up, y'all? So today we're going to be doing my manga haul. Now today is going to be a little bit of a collective manga haul because my girl, she decided to pick up some stuff this month. And because of her, thanks to her, this has become one of my larger hauls since the past few months recently. I'm super excited to share this with y'all. I can't wait. Let's get started. Alright, so first one I want to start with is Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 0. I'm pretty sure we've all heard of Jujutsu Kaisen. It's one of the most mainstream series that's out there right now. Me personally, I have read the entire thing on the Shonen Jump app. For me, I have a love-hate relationship with Jujutsu Kaisen. It started out very, very good. Obviously, everyone knows the Shibuya arc is one of the best. I think it's already in anime form at this point. But after all of that, after everything gets crazy, they get to what's called the Culling Games arc. I wasn't really feeling it. I just hated the arc. It really threw me off of the series. I was going to drop it at that point. But then it was going to be the final arc. So then I read the final arc, and again, I was disappointed. I did not enjoy the series, so because of that, I'm not going to be collecting Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm only going to get Volume 0. If you don't know, Volume 0 is basically a standalone one-shot. You don't really need to read Volume 0 to understand the entire story. This is just a nice prequel to a character named Yuta, and basically what was his backstory. And if you've seen the JJK movie, this is what it was based on. So for me, I'm getting Volume 0 because I do love the movie, and I also really did love Volume 0, and I love Yuta. So you know what? I'm just going to have this in my collection. This be my only form of JJK because I don't think I'm going to collect the rest of the series. So after that, I decided to make an executive decision, and I gone with Hat Atelier Volume 2. Now, I gotta say, I really do love just Hat Atelier. For me, the artwork is amazing. I know previously when I picked up Volume 1, I was saying that I might pick up the Grimoire editions, but honestly, I just love the build quality of the soft covers of this, and I love the covers. I mean, just the covers by themselves are amazing. I really do enjoy Hat Atelier, mainly for the art, honestly. The story, it's okay. It's pretty good. The story's pretty good. But I don't read it solely for the story. I do read it for the art. I can't wait for this to get anime because I want to see how they're going to adapt everything. So you know what? I decided to make that executive decision where I'm going to read Hat Atelier and collect it via the soft covers because honestly, this just looks amazing. Now, I have been reading this online. Currently, I think I'm on Volume 12. So if you don't know what Hat Atelier is, basically there's this girl who she's living in this world and there's witches all over the place. And witches are there to just help society, help everyone, help, like, I guess you can say, normal people. And she ends up getting a hold of a magic spell, and she actually turns her mother into stone accidentally. And because of that, a witch, he comes and he saves her. And unfortunately, the little girl's mother, she does perish. But now the witch that found her is going to train her and teach her how to use the magical abilities. And it's very more slice of life fantasy series, but it's an amazing read. I highly recommend everyone. I think this one's gonna take the internet by storm once the anime drops, but definitely I decided to make this executive decision. I'm gonna go only with the physicals. I'm not gonna get the Grimoire editions. Now, sticking on my slice of life train, I also picked up Volume 2 of Watch It All the Way. I mean, I absolutely love this series. I did not expect it to love it as much as I do. It was just a nice, chill, just slice of life. Honestly, when I read this series, it really took me back, like as if I was watching a Studio Ghibli movie, if that makes sense. Like, just the tone, the atmosphere. You know, she's just a small town. There is some mystery in it because you do find out in the first volume that she actually has no memories. Her memories only go back, I think, about either a few months or a year at most. So it's just her, and she's basically just the neighborhood laundromat, and she's running it. And I don't know what it is, just the artwork and just the simplicity of the story where everything, you know, everyone's just in a small town. It really did feel to me like a Studio Ghibli movie, and it's an absolute amazing read. You guys definitely have to check this one out. So I decided to pick up here Volume 2. After that, I decided to make another, like, I guess you could say executive decision, right? Because I wanted to pick up a series. I've been leaning on this one for a while. I've been reading it online, and I decided, you know what, it's time to just bite the bullet and actually start picking it up and start collecting it. So I decided to get The Climber. So here's volume 1 of The Climber, and I gotta say, this is an amazing, amazing sports series. I mean, this creator did the, what was it? I think they did Innocent. So I did try Innocent. I wasn't really feeling it. So I was worried about The Climber. So I did end up really, really enjoying it. So I picked up volume 1, and I also picked up volume 2 right here. So for The Climber, it's basically just a standard standard sports series. So it's about a loner. He really is like an outcast. He got kicked out of his old school, and now he ends up in a rock climbing team. And basically, he just wants to climb by himself. And then the issue with that is most people that do rock climbing, they have an entire team with them, so that, they can make it to the top safely. He just wants to do everything by himself. And he does have natural raw talent when it comes to mountain climbing, but he wants to do everything alone. And the series is actually, I like it because it's not a typical high school sports series. So it starts off where he's in high school, but then right after that, once he makes up his mind he is going to be a climber, you get a time skip, and he's at this point, I think he's about 20, and then you see what it's like. Basically, he just wants to climb, so he's trying to look for sponsorship. He's literally living off of like one meal a day. He's living in the cheapest house you could think of. He's living by his means only so he can climb. That's the only thing he has on his mind. He's barely living at all. He's not experiencing life whatsoever, and he just wants to climb. And so he's trying to basically go throughout life and just climb the tallest mountains, do the hardest challenges. But it's hard because this type of sport requires a lot of money. So he's there working these odd jobs, and you just see the struggle on his face because he doesn't do anything. It's just he goes home, he basically has nothing, no furniture, no nothing, and he's just struggling because he has his little part-time job, but he wants to go ahead, he wants to do this expensive sport and climb, and the artwork is by far amazing. This creator is very well known for doing amazing series. What's their name? Shinichi Sakamoto. They are very well known for doing amazing work. And I gotta say, Climber is by far my favorite so far. I do want to read other series from this creator. We'll see where it takes me, but honestly, I think everyone gotta check out The Climber. This one is a nice, fun sports series that you wouldn't think you would like right offhand. One of the last things that I picked up this month, it was volume 2 of Steel Ball Run of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. So here is volume 2 of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, and I gotta say, this thing, I'm a little bit worried because I wasn't really feeling the first one. So basically, in the first volume is all about just a horse race, and then you have all these different characters there on these different horsebacks. Basically, there is no rules. I think it's cross country. I think it's really from the East Coast to the West Coast or something like that. And that's all it really was. I don't know. I've heard this is the best JoJo's part. A lot of people have had really, really good reviews on it. I need to read volume 2. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to continue to collect JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because I completely love the series. So even if I end up despising this part, it's still going to be added to my collection because I'm just hard-headed that way. But I know everyone was looking forward to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I'm hoping it's one of those things that's kind of like a slow burn where it starts off a little bit lackluster and then it explodes into like an amazing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series that we all know and love. This is a little bit of a reboot. If you've read if you watched the ending of Part 6 Stone Ocean, you know what happened to make it reboot. So you do have characters that were in previous parts in Steel Ball Run, which I do like. It's nice little, cameos like that. But I don't know. The story needs to pick it up. So once I read volume 2, let's see how much I do enjoy this one. So now we're going to go into my girls' pickups. But the first series I wanted to talk about is something that's a little bit for the both of us, and that is Ponyo. So this is the Studio Ghibli movie Ponyo, and what Viz has been doing, they've been making the Studio Ghibli movies in an all-in-one comic edition, and I gotta say, I absolutely love this thing. Now, we both do absolutely love Ponyo. That's that's her favorite Studio Ghibli movie. It's up there for me. It's really, really good. And to have the entire thing in this just in manga form, and also just the colors and the art, because this literally is scenes from the movie. We all know how amazing Studio Ghibli movies look. So to have that in book form is insane, and basically to have all the same qualities is incredible to me. Now, this is her favorite Ponyo. We also do really like Spirited Away. Me personally, I am waiting for Howl's Moving Castle. I need that one so bad. I need my boy Calcifer right on the cover probably. I'm waiting for the Howl's Moving Castle version of the full comic edition, because this is an amazing little just trinket to have if you really do love Studio Ghibli movies as much as we do. Like, I mean, just look at this. It's very much similar, almost exactly the same as the movie. This one is definitely worth it, especially if you love anything, you know, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo. I think they also have My Neighbor Totoro. They are slowly releasing them little by little. So right now, that's the one I'm waiting for. But obviously, I won't be surprised if Viz ends up releasing the entire Studio Ghibli line. So that's basically everything from my portion of the haul. Then the next thing that she picked up was The Country Without Humans. She picked up Volume 3. And then she also picked up Volume 4. I still have no idea what this series is about, but these covers just are amazing. And I know her, when it comes to our reading styles, I'm more of like the slice of life stuff. She's more into like the action fantasy type of stuff. So I have no idea what this even is, but if she is liking it and to the point that she's picking up, you know, 3-4 volumes of a series, then I know for her it's really, really good, and I'm probably going to like it as well. Because for her, she likes to go into series blind. So I have a few series on my shelf where we have volume 1s of stuff, but she didn't like it, so she's not going to pick up anything else. This one, and I know me and my Beast Boss, I think, those are one of her like tops right now. So if you know what A Country Without Humans is about, definitely let me know down in the comments. I can't even tell you what this is, but I'm just flipping through it, and I gotta say, it does look a little crazy, and it looks like it's gonna stand up to these covers. So I do want to check these out. Now I have a few volumes to have to get onto and try it out from her. The last thing she picked up was Dinosaur Sanctuary Volume 2. Now this one I have read. So Dinosaur Sanctuary, think of it like more of a slice of life Jurassic Park type of thing. If Jurassic Park was, you know, what it was meant to be, not, you know, just bring dinosaurs back from recreating them. So in this world, dinosaurs are still roaming around, and, you know, this is just following the basically zookeepers that house the dinosaurs. Now this one is more slice of life, even though she's not too big a fan. She's very specific. She loves dinosaurs, so that's why she is obsessed with this one. I tried it out. I read the first volume. The artwork is nice, it's amazing, but for me the story was it was a little lackluster. I wasn't really feeling it. This one is definitely more for those dinosaur lovers. If you just absolutely love dinosaurs, definitely you want to pick this one up, because it's a solid series. And I gotta say, even though I didn't like it, I can definitely see what the appeal is for others. So honestly, I could recommend this one to other people that if you really do love dinosaurs. Everything that we picked up this month, and I gotta say I'm absolutely excited because this is some nice heavy hitter stuff. I definitely need to read Watch It All the Way and Steel Ball Run, and I definitely gotta check out That Country Without Humans, because if she picking up extra volumes, then right now I gotta, you know, actually go ahead and knuckle down and actually burn through some of my TBR list. Unfortunately, my TBR list is actually getting a bit out of hand right now, so I definitely just need to go ahead and knuckle down and just start reading my series. But for me personally, I don't like reading too much in the summer. You know, to me it's just too hot. Now that we're coming into fall, you know, coming into like that colder weather, now I can take my time, sit down, be cozy, and just read my manga. So I can't wait to just burn through my TBR list. And honestly, I think it's nice when we all have a little bit extra of a TBR list, so that when we're bored and we just got nothing to do that particular day, we got a huge catalog of manga we can just dive into. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's everything that we picked up here for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I don't post another video. Follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. This is your boy Just. I'm off this.